Hey, what's up? I'm Ken from Palm Beach Dyno. Welcome to episode 3 of Project Darkhorse. When we left you in episode 2, we tried to get down the track on the stock tires and that didn't go well. We went a 12.7 and we told you that we were going to do the larger throttle body and booster pump next. I went ahead and changed it up a little bit. I decided for this episode we're going to keep the power the same, and I want to try and get the car to a more respectable ET on these tires. One way to do it is we put some BMR cradle lockouts on the car. We also put lowering springs on it and some wheel spacers. And the other big thing we're going to do to get the car down the track is a power limited tune in first and second gear because of the stock tires, to also help try and control the any tire spin first off and wheel hop. So I don't expect it to go quick right off the hit, so we'll see what it does on the first pass and then make some tuning adjustments from there, and we'll see what she does. Okay, I just got back from making the first pass, and it was pretty promising for the first hit on this new power limiting tune. It kicked in a little bit when I didn't want it to, and limited the power in areas where it wasn't very helpful, but it did help me get off the line. First pass was a 12.40 at 123. The mile an hour is low because of the way I'm doing the power limiting, but I'm going to make some changes and see if we can't chip away at it. Goal is 11 on street tires, and based on the first pass, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Okay, we just made the second pass, and a lot of progress. Unfortunately, we spun on that one a lot more than the first pass, so the 60 foot was off by quite a bit from the first pass, but we were able to pick it up to a 12.16 at 128. So that's 2/10 off of where we were roughly, with about a 1/10 off on the 60 foot. So I think if I can get the 60 foot back down roughly to where it was and a little bit more massaging here or there, we may hit that 11-second pass tonight. So let's make some changes, and I'll check back in with you after the next pass. Okay, we just got back from that last pass, and it wasn't too great, 12.9. If you're curious, not only am I using a power limiting tune, but I'm also using the factory launch control and traction control. I need everything I can use to help on these tires, and unfortunately the track prep wasn't there, spun a little bit, and the traction control just really killed the power in first gear. But overall, very, very happy with the way the night has gone. A 12.1 on these tires is, to me, is pretty good, and I think we can do even better with a little bit more testing. The key to that is not only the tune, but I think more importantly is the BMR cradle lockouts. It's kind of transformed the car with, and I'm using the word transform mostly because of the the dollar per change. It's a fairly inexpensive part, and it's made the car a much nicer to drive, in addition to the track and the lack of wheel hop issues. It's more importantly, I drive the car every day, and I'm only at the track once in a while. Driving the car every day, it's so much nicer. I don't have to worry about doing a hard 1-2 shift and getting excessive wheel hop. On top of that, the lowering springs from BMR have really made the ride quality a lot better. I did that mostly for looks, but the car just drives a lot better. This is a performance pack car, which has a little bit of a stiffer ride to begin with, and I drive the car every day. There's one spot on the way to work that has kind of rough pavement, and it's jouncy. I mean, you can feel your guts jiggle. And now with the BMR springs, it's much more compliant over those bumps, but at the same time, it still handles great. Honestly, I really love the car the way it sits right now. I don't want to change it too much, but you know how that goes. If you want to go quicker at the track, you just have to, you know, keep changing things to make it better. Hopefully we can keep the ride quality the same. So next up, we're going to do the 132 millimeter throttle body, a fuel pump booster, and not tires. I decided to stick with these tires. I really want to get that 11, possibly with more power. We can get it into the mid 11s, launch it about the same as we have, and then make up the difference with some power. So stay tuned. We'll get the throttle body and fuel pump booster installed and head back to the track. See you on the next episode.